Okay, I wanted to show a little bit more about fluting. I know I've shown this before, but I thought I'd go into a little more detail here. I made this preform here a couple days ago at a little nap-in we had at Letchworth, and as you can see, it's pretty balanced, and it's got a nice lenticular shape, shaped like a lens almost. And you don't want it completely flat, but somewhat rounded over, as a lens would be curved, convex. So what you do first is you bevel the entire end. Okay, that means you take flakes straight down almost, and then you push in a couple guide flakes. See these two flakes right here? And that isolates an area that you've just beveled. Once you've done that, you turn it over, and then you isolate it a little more with a couple more flakes just to take out the stress that would be right there. So now what you've got is you've got a really nice below center platform, and it's kind of got a little ridge right here in the middle, and hopefully if all goes well and I can apply enough pressure, it'll flute nicely. I'm thinking up into here, if it'll hold up long enough. So I'll set this up and we'll give it a tug here. I'm going to use leverage. This may not be the way the Indians did it, but this is the way I do it, and I don't have a lot of flint to waste, so when it comes down to the time to flute, I try to be as successful as possible. I've got a little antler spacer in there, or end for the point to sit on. It'll absorb some of the energy. I got a pin here, and you can see it's adjustable. And I'll get this set up, and we'll give it a tug and see what happens. Okay, let's give this a try. Get that in there nice, flat against the side of the uprights. Get the bar on top, and let's see if we can build a little pressure and pull the flute off this thing. That sounded pretty good. Now I think I got a tremendous flute by the sounds of that. Let's look for the first time. I haven't seen it yet. Right off the end. There's the pieces. I tried to catch it in my bucket here. This is the I'll tip this down a little bit more here. This is the whole channel flake right here. Put it together. Okay. And there it is. The whole length of the piece. Now I'll have to trim the end a little bit, but as you see, it fluted that right down the center, and it went the length of the piece from one end to the other. It's quite the flute. So all I have to do to finish this one is to just set up the back side and hopefully get a flute similar to that to go down through there. Okay, here's the flute on the second side. It kind of wandered off to the just to the left a little bit. I think it was a little thicker in this area here, so it kind of pushed the flute over. But again, that flute traveled all the way to there. I had to shorten this up a little bit too because I did blow the tip off on the first side. But there's that side, and there's the second side flute. And what I'm going to do now is just finish up the fine detailed work, the real fine pressure flake in, get the tip in shape, and finish the bottom, and we'll have a finished Folsom point. I decided not to go Clovis because the flutes are too long, and we'll call this one a Folsom. Okay, it's all done now. There's the Folsom point. Flute ends right up here on this one. This one here goes right off the tip. Really, really thin. So there's a Keokuk Folsom. Haven't made one of these in a while, so it's kind of fun to try this again.